this flash crash with the liquidating the market all makes sense to a grand finale for 2025. We'll get more into it. Shout out to Stephen Fish. He said it appears that 3 is the magic number, 3 stockings, and 3 hidden above the fireplace. I said, could we eat up 6 zeros? Where would that lead us if we eat 6 zeros? Drop it down in the comment section below. At the end of the day, for those who don't believe that we can eat that much zeros, look at this once again. Look at this once again for you guys to wake up. Washington, D.C., baby. And they don't play. If there's something with fraud or rug pull or whatnot, they're not going to approve it. So shout out to Cynthia Lumen. She says Bitcoin will continue to grow where the US dollar will continue to decline in value. Before I play this video, I want you guys to understand this. Our digital asset, which is bridged to Bitcoin, we're on the Bitcoin ecosystem where Bitcoin could hit 800 grand. Dogelon Mars with having Rufus chain about to drop, with the great burn, with the next listings, we can be used as an ETF as well. They've been crying out Shiba. Now they're going to be crying out Dogelon Mars. And let's hear what Miss Cynthia has to say.
It is digital gold. It is a finite source. Only 21 million Bitcoin will ever be mined. And it has the elements of strength. And even though it's slightly volatile, it's always volatile in an upward leaning direction. And so the goal here of holding it for 20 years is in recognition that on the short term, there is short-term volatility. On the long term, there's long-term growth that far exceeds the ability of the US dollar to keep up. The US dollar is designed to debase. The Fed has a goal of 2% per year inflation, whereas Bitcoin's goal is to far exceed in value inflation and far exceed the value of the US dollar. And so far from inception, it has done exactly that. It's grown about 55% per year if you look at the long term. Over time, it'll drop from 55% a year to 45% a year to 35% a year. But it will continue to grow where the US dollar will continue to decline in value. So it's a very important asset to hold.
So I hope you guys are very bullish about these news. I hope you are very bullish of what can happen and what you can expect in 2025. When Bitcoin is worth 1 million, you won't have to say, I told you so, because it will be obvious who embraced it and who didn't. So the same thing with Dogelon Mars. We wouldn't have to tell you, I told you so, because you'll see who embraced Dogelon Mars, which is the Dogelon Mars community. Shout out to the Warriors. It's going to be one bullish 2025. Bullish. A Bitcoin family sold their $300,000 house for 100 Bitcoin in 2017. And today, they could buy it back for just 4 Bitcoins, considering inflation. If we had kept $300,000 in a bank account since 2017, we wouldn't have been able to repurchase the house. Come on, family. You don't understand this major impact what the crypto adoption will be for 2025. Remember, the dips are designed to shake you out. Can't have too many passengers on the rocket, otherwise it's too heavy. And now Wall Street is here. The dips will come whenever they feel like it. Shout out to Murad. He says, look, it's simple. If small dips shake you out, you're not going to make it. Generational wealth that you're looking for is reserved for true believers like us, family. Arthur Hayes, co-founder of BitMEX, warns that the recent crypto market growth may face a sell the news event around Trump's inauguration. He predicts Trump will devalue the US dollar against gold to attract companies back on shore, potentially boosting Bitcoin in the long run. However, Hayes is skeptical about a strategic Bitcoin reserve approved, as politicians may prioritize spending new dollars on immediate benefits to secure election wins. This could lead to buyer's remorse and a sell-off in crypto. Hayes plans to reduce exposure, aiming to buy back at lower prices in 2025. Family, and he's just selling the news for you guys to go ahead and sell your bags and to believe that we're all going to crash. I hope you guys don't believe it. Adam Back says dips exist to transfer Bitcoin from weak hands to stronger hands. So when you see Dogelon Mars, where the prices are at right now, sitting at the 1800s, you better take advantage of that. You better take advantage of the dip, because if you're selling your Dogelon Mars at the prices right now, you're selling it to us stronger hands. And I'm going to hold them. I'm very stingy. I ain't going to let out my Dogelon Mars to anybody else. I want it. I want it. You understand? Cynthia Luma says the national debt grows every day thanks to Washington's spending addiction. My strategic Bitcoin reserve constructs a resilient financial system to eliminate the debt we need. The Bitcoin Act. And as you guys know, crypto market sees over $1.1 billion liquidated in 24 hours. Now, this is huge. They're saying that we can deal with a government shutdown, right? I seen in one article in the video where this guy was saying that you may not be able to see your families. You may not be able to travel. What could that mean? Could that mean that they're trying to reconstruct the financial system? Could that mean that when 2025 come in play, they could flip the switch where crypto exchanges are able to, cash out millions and billions of dollars? Could that mean that the few Americans, the few citizens around the world who invested in digital assets are going to deal with a shift of great transformational of wealth? Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Gordon says, I started crypto in 2017 with $972, and it hit 1 million within 18 months. I didn't do it with Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP. I did it by finding small caps and riding them for 100x plus, like what we hold with Dogelon Mars. Do you want to know how I find them? I mean, simple. You guys are on this channel. You guys have been holding Dogelon Mars for like how long? And for the new investors that just jumped into the ship, understand you're going to see crazy gains since we've been lit. Like, we're on a commodity exchange. We got our own Rufus chain, our own blockchain, which is huge. We already got our gaming and our metaverse. We're far ahead than these other tokens who are far behind. We are near completion right now. Justin, SEC approves Hashdex, Bitcoin and Ethereum crypto index ETF on NASDAQ. Come on, man. Come on. This is bullish news to you guys. Shout out to Marco. He says people in 2025 who sold Elon at 100 million market cap in 2024 is going to feel wrecked. They're going to be wrecked. And I hope you guys understand that. And today I bought the dip. I couldn't buy that much, but, I bought 183 million and still holding, not selling my bag. But I also want to show you guys this. The buys has been coming in. Doesn't matter if you're a whale or not a whale. The community, the new investors, they're buying in. You see it. It's all green. They're accumulating. They're accumulating Dogelon Mars. Family, it's just going to be up for us right now. It's going to be up for us. You guys see the price. Let's refresh it right quick. We're sitting at 1881 right now. Dogelon Mars. Bitcoin dropped down to 97 grand. Ethereum at 3,400. This is the time when you want to buy the blood that you see in these markets. Every opportunity that I see, I'm going to take it. And I'm not going to be that person sitting on the sidelines wishing that I would have bought in more of Dogelon Mars.